Hello, and welcome back to the Magical Lane. I'm your host, Maggie Jane, and today we are going to be diving in to this idea and to this knowing that you are the creator. You are the creator of your life, of every situation that you get into, of every relationship that you get into, anything that you encounter into your life, you create it. You are the creator. Whether that's something good or something bad, you created it. And that's what we're going to be diving into today. And I'm still recovering from whatever the frick this is, so if I sound weird still, that's why. I got my hot tea right there, lemon and ginger. I had to make it before this episode because I was really scratchy, but I'm not going to let it get cold because I'm doing a lot better with that. But you are the creator. And, I just like today, I'm in Greece. It's Easter in Greece right now. May 5th is Easter in Greece. And they celebrate so beautifully. And I'm so grateful that I've got to experience all of this because they do, of course, the Good Friday, and then they have the resurrection celebration on Saturday, and they do fireworks and things at the church. And then today was Easter. So I went over to Elijah's family's house. We had a big dinner, but I'm in Greece and they're doing fireworks again. I knew they would do it late. I was just at the beach. Fuck. Anyways, that's okay. I saw them last night. But I'm in Greece and today I had just such a beautiful day and mindset wise and not the greatest physically. I'm still recovering from whatever stomach issues I have going on. Um, Man, I really want to go look at those fireworks. I'm not going to, and that's okay. But getting distracted here. I just had a really good mindset today, and Elijah put me onto this book, of course, and it's called The Power of Unlimited Imagination. And I'm listening to it on Audible as an audiobook, and I rarely listen to audiobooks, like unless it's with him. This is like the first one I've really just listened to by myself, but it's really good. It's only 2 hours or so of audio, and it was just exactly what I needed to hear today. We had an hour bus to where we were going, and I listened to it the whole way there, and then up until we walked into the house pretty much. And it was just so great, and it made me realize, like, whenever you first get on this journey of self-transformation and self-love, and for me, I started getting into affirmations really early, and I feel like the first affirmations that you come across are the I am statements. And I feel like recently, like, I have gotten away from those. It's been more of like I feel or I love, just like trying to tap into these other areas of things that I've learned throughout this whole journey. But in this book, he was just talking about I am, like, that is what you're experiencing, you know? Like, whatever you feel in your mind and whatever you think in your mind, that's what you're experiencing. That's those I am statements. It's the feel and the think. You are. That's your being. And it just made me realize, like, I have not been really diving into those as much. And I've also noticed, because we went down to the beach at sunset, because I'm like, I saw the sunset on our walk home. I'm like, I need to go, because we're 6-minute walk. So beautiful. My first Greek beach experience, and there's many more to come. But you know, when you're on this journey and like you're into meditation or you're into affirmations and just like, you know, like self transformation, you'll notice at times, especially when when you haven't been doing it, when you realize like, okay, I've been like trying to manifest or I've been speaking affirmations, but I've only been saying or thinking them and I haven't been feeling it. And you know, like feeling is where shit changes. You have to feel what you're speaking for it to truly change. And I realized that I have not been doing that much, especially like over the last week or so. And I was sitting there at the beach journaling and I was just writing a bunch of I am statements. And it was like the first time in a while that I was just like really feeling that shit and like feeling like I'm even capable of anything that I'm writing, you know, because I write stuff all the time. I'm always connected to that side. I'm always writing things, and, you know, my mind believes things, sometimes not fully or as deeply as they could, but I haven't been feeling and like truly, truly believing what I've been writing or saying or just wanting for myself. And so it was a good little, you know, perspective shift and just like realization today of I am the fucking creator. And I always have been, regardless of if I'm feeling into it or not. I still am. Anything that you do can never make you less of the creator. It's just whether you're aware of it and what you're doing or not. And so it's better to be aware because that's whenever you start to create the life that you really want and the life of your dreams and receiving all the blessings and the abundance. So just knowing that like you are the creator. And I feel like a lot of people, and myself included, when they hear that, a lot of like limitations or doubts just come to mind. But just acceptance. You have to have acceptance for where you are. Because if you become aware that you are creating the life that you are currently living and you're not super happy with it, you have to accept that because some version of you created it. And now that you have that awareness, you are one step further from not being that version of yourself anymore because you now have a new awareness. And every time you gain new awareness of something within inside yourself, you become a new version because you're constantly growing and you're constantly changing. And that's the beauty of being the creator, is it's constantly changing and growing. So accepting where you're at. And it made me really reflect on just like how I've been feeling. You know, since we've got to Italy and just been on this trip, I've been talking about how like I've just been going through it and I knew I was going to go through a lot of growth. And just recently, like, I feel like a lot of reflection around that and a lot of clarity has been coming to me. Because, you know, we're possibly nearing the end of our trip. We don't have anything planned after Greece. We plan on going home this summer, not to Arizona, because fuck the heat. We're going to Washington. But, you know, we're nearing the end of our trip. And like I said, just a couple weeks ago, I was like, Greece is coming up. And I've had this calling in my soul to come here, that there's something for me here. And it's been a little hard to really feel that because I've been feeling like absolute booty hole since we've gotten here. But today I felt good and we went out and I saw the beach, and that's really what did it. I just needed to see the beach. Because we're in this town, well, we were in this town, Halandri, which is like the northern part of Athens, so it's not by the beach or anything. And I wanted to see the beach. So the beach is what gave me truly the clarity. So we're grateful for the beach, but I'm gonna drink my tea. Give the little ASMR on here. It's funny. I need to drink it faster. I always have a fear that I'm just gonna burn my mouth because I do a lot. And then I wait too long to drink it, and then I'll take my first couple sips when it's still hot, and then there's like half of it left, and then it's just like warm, and then it's cold. But we're halfway through and it's still hot. Not as hot as it was, but I'm doing my best. But just at the beach, I got so much clarity, and it was great because before we came on this trip, I used to go to the park by our place for a while, like every day or so, multiple times a week. And just a few days before I bought my tickets, I made an episode on this. A few days before I bought our plane tickets to come out here, I was sitting at the park and I was just full of energy, and I was manifesting and just speaking to the universe, and I was feeling into that shit so deeply. And I felt that today. And the result of what happened then was everything I needed. It was beautiful. And like everything that I was just putting out there, it just came true because I was tapped in to that energy. And if you haven't watched the episode or you don't remember, like whenever I was at that park, we didn't know how we were going to pay for our flights to come out here. And I was just like, I don't know how this is going to happen. And we were in kind of like a stressful financial place. And something just told me that I was going to pay for both of our tickets. And that's exactly what happened. A few days later, I got a beautiful check from Nike that I did not know was coming because I was in the final cut. But that energy was just there today. And it feels so good because it's just this knowing. It's just this knowing in your soul. And, when you have these moments, at least for me personally, when I have these moments, my mind will start to try to take it a little too far in the sense that it wants to figure things out or it wants to have more answers. You don't need to do that. You don't need to know. You don't need to figure anything out. You just need to feel into whatever you're feeling. And I just kept reminding myself, I'm like, Maggie, you don't need to know the plan. Just sit back, enjoy this feeling right now. Feel into it even more and hold on to it. And just keep feeling it. And that's the plan, is to feel into this energy every day as much as I possibly can. Because this is what creates the life that I want to live. This is that creator energy. Because I am the creator and you are the creator of your reality. And we all hear that. But it's true. You create your reality with what you feel and what you think and what you say. But like heavily emphasis on what you feel. Because you can say and think one thing, but subconsciously you may feel another way. And at the end of the day, how you feel is what's actually going to happen. So that's why repetition when it comes to meditation and affirmations and just visualizing, repeating that, getting into that feeling. So that way your body can become familiar with it and can feel it more. And then it'll happen with anything. That's literally the power of the universe. It's the power of all of us. Because you are the creator. I am the creator. I literally, at Arizona Fashion Week for Halloween, Elijah and I went in to paint pumpkins, but they gave us tote bags to paint instead. And mine is this. You are the creator. I've had this since October. It just came to me, and I was telling myself this a lot, and I was in my heavy manifestation energy at that time. And I bring it with me everywhere. This is my go-to bag if I'm not needing a bunch of shit. This is my book and journal and water and snack bag. But I have that reminder everywhere. Because I am the creator. And I just haven't been feeling it. And I gotta read some journal entries for y'all. But I journaled April 28th. So that was more than a week ago. And I titled it Gratitude, and I wrote 2 pages out. And at the top of the other page, I said, the perfect opportunity is waiting for me. Because, when I was writing this, I was feeling very confused. And I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. And I was confused about my purpose and whether I really, really want to get into more modeling or whether I want to start getting into more healing work or just, I don't know what the fuck I want to do. That was that energy. So I'm like, the perfect opportunity is waiting for me. Yeah, that's great. But today, this was not coming from, see, this is the energy of I'm saying and thinking one thing, but subconsciously I'm feeling another. I'm not present. I'm not believing that my perfect opportunity is now, because that's all there is. I'm living in the future. And I'm hoping for something to come to me, and I don't even know what it is. And it's a little desperation in here too, for being honest. Just confusion and feeling out of control. That's what this energy is. So that's what it means to you can say and think one thing, but feel another. Even though this is all positive, the perfect opportunity is waiting for me. It's a positive statement. But where is that truly coming from? Why is that perfect opportunity not here right now, in this moment? Why is this moment not the perfect opportunity for whatever I want to do? And so we go to today, and that's exactly what I realized. I said, I already created the perfect situation. I'm living it right now. To get all that I want, to become all that I am. That time is now, and I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I'm living in the perfect opportunity to become all that I desire. How fucking crazy. And I wrote that because just a week ago I was writing the perfect opportunity is waiting for me. I just wasn't feeling into my creator energy. The perfect opportunity is now, because now is the future. Now is all that matters. I am so powerful. So fucking powerful. And my purpose is to give and receive love in whatever forms the universe decides. And I am so, so grateful. I am a powerful creator. I created all of this. This is my perfect opportunity. Do you see the difference in that? The difference in that energy? They're both positive. They're both trying to come from a good place. But one of them is actually feeling it and believing it. And one of them is hoping to feel it and looking for that feeling. That's that difference. So how can you tap into this second energy and truly feel it and tap into your creative energy, to your creator energy? Because you are the creator. So the first step is to just gain awareness of that if you haven't already. And the second is acceptance of whatever situation you're in. And then diving into yourself, asking yourself questions. I think that's one of the most important things. Asking yourself questions helps you gain awareness of more things. And like I said previously, the more awareness you have of yourself, the more you're evolving into a new and improved version of yourself. So go ask yourself questions. Why are you in these situations? Are you repeating any patterns? Is it what you truly want? Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Are you surrounded by people that love and support you and respect you and want you to live your best life? And are you feeling that way about all of your friends or your relationships? Do you have healthy relationships? And I'm giving you a bunch of questions you can go ask yourself. Get out your journal and write these down. You know, like, what do you not like about your situation right now? Don't focus on that. But it's good to have awareness of what you don't like so you can be more clear on what you do like and then focus on that. And always remember, like, don't with these two examples of my journal entries, one of them is coming from a place of I don't have it yet, but I know it's waiting for me. I know it's out there. And one of them is it's fucking here and it's mine and I'm living it. So whenever you're thinking about what you want and your goals, make sure you're in that second energy. It's yours. You're living it. You are the creator. Create that shit for yourself. Get into that meditative state. Journal on it. Write it down. Speak to yourself. Speak the affirmations. And practice feeling them. Practice really diving in and feeling it. And you'll know. You'll know when you're feeling it. Because you can be saying them and feeling something. But you might be feeling lack or desperation or confusion or something. But when you're feeling that creator energy, you'll know. Because it's overpowering. And for me, like, it kind of sends like tingles down my whole body. And it's just, I feel it deeply in my heart chakra. It's just like pulsating with love. It's just like, this is fucking it, baby. That's that energy. When your heart is just, for me, like, my heart is just, yeah. It's not like beating fast, but that energy around it. And it just like floods throughout the rest of my body. And there's just peace and calmness in my body. I'm not anxious when I'm feeling this way. I'm not, like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not questioning it. I know. And even if you have not experienced it before, you'll know when you do. Because you are the creator. You always have been. That is your energy. That is your rightful energy. That is the energy you were born into and born with. So you'll know. So ask yourself and go reflect, like, have you been feeling into that? Or have you been feeling the other way? Because you can still feel positive, but not be feeling into that creator energy. So go reflect on that. So good. But yeah, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And go check out that book, because maybe that'll ignite that energy in you. And it was called The Power of Unlimited Imagination. And one thing that he does say in this book, like, knowledge is great, money is great, but imagination is the real fucking powerful shit in the world. If you can't be imaginative, if you can't imagine the life that you want, if you can't imagine something better for yourself or succeeding more, focus on that first. How can you create more imagination in your life? Go turn on that SpongeBob episode where they're sitting in the box and he goes, imagination. They teach you shit in cartoons. If we really pay attention. Maybe that's why we like it so much as kids. I mean, there's also some pretty fucked up shit in SpongeBob, but we don't need to go there. But tap into imagination. Going back to my episode about, are you living an exciting life? I feel like if you are very imaginative, you will be living an exciting life because you know the possibilities out there. And there are endless possibilities for anything and anybody. Because we're all creators. There's billions of people on this earth, and every single one of them is their own creator of their own reality. Just think of all the possibilities. You can't know them all. You can't think of them all. You can try. Be imaginative. Think about it. Explore what your mind, what your brain can really do. It's capable of so much we don't even know. So go know. Go find out. Go be imaginative. Tap into that creator energy. Let me know if I should start selling the You Are the Creator tote bags, hand painted by moi. I'll hand paint them for you. And I even drew little smiley faces in the O's because I thought it was cute. Shout out Good Juju Nation. I miss you, James. I need to see you again soon. Those are for him. But yeah, let me know if I should start selling those. I will. I do plan on dropping merch for this podcast. Don't know if I've said that on here before, but first two things that I want to do are stickers and tote bags. So I can just go put my stickers all around every fucking city I'm in. Throw them on your laptops. Throw them on your cars. The magical fucking lane with Maggie Jane. And some tote bags. Because I love tote bags. Once you get your first one, I feel like you understand. They're really great. And they're cute and they're convenient. But Go be imaginative and tap into that creator energy, because you are the creator. And you are creating whatever situation you're in. And another thing I want to add is that I feel like in a relationship, when you're in a relationship or you're constantly like I'm going to talk about relationships. Just, I've noticed within myself, like I was deep into this shit before, and I'm out here like manifesting and creating a lot for myself. And then when you get into a relationship and they're also in that energy, like for me, I feel like it was kind of hard to be like, okay, like what am I creating? Because now it's two of us, like we're in this shit together. Our souls are connected. We're living nearly the same life, same experiences. Of course, they're all different, but like, I always wondered, I'm like, who's creating this? Who is it? Which one of us? But I got clarity on that today as well, and I realized it's both of us. We're both creating our versions of this relationship and all of our experiences. So whenever you're in a relationship, it does not block, limit, or like resist any of your creator energy. And that is why it's so important to be in a relationship with somebody you're aligned with. Because imagine this, you meet somebody you're aligned with, and you're tapped into your creator energy, and they're tapped into theirs, and you have all these goals and visions for yourself and for that person in your relationship, and you're feeling into that, and you're making all that happen, and they're doing the same on the other end. Imagine just like all the beautiful experiences. You're both going to be living your dream lives, achieving everything you could ever imagine, because there's unlimited possibilities out there. And the relationship is just beautiful and full of growth and love because you're both tapped into that creator energy. We're both creating the experiences of this relationships for ourselves. And that might be hard to understand because like I'm still trying to gain like full understanding around that. But I get it. I understand. We're both creating. And if you're with somebody you're not truly aligned with, and you're in this energy of creator, you're in your creator mode, and you have all these goals and visions for yourself and for them in this relationship, and some good things are happening because you're tapped into that. But because you're in a relationship with them and you're sharing yourself with them, and they're not in their creator energy, what are they creating? Because that's also going to affect you. And so if you're in a relationship with a person that you're not aligned with energetically, and you just aren't compatible in whatever you're doing in your life, like it's not going to create all that could be created in an aligned and beautiful relationship. Like if that person is not tapped in to the same energy that you're tapped into, one, you don't have that second person like boosting that energy to like really achieve everything that you're putting out there. Because whenever you put two energies together focusing on the same thing, it's gonna happen even faster and bigger and stronger and more fucking powerful. So that's the beauty of having that aligned relationship. But if You're putting in all that energy, but they're not quite there. Like that's almost limiting your power in a way. Because you could be with somebody that is aligned with you. Not that your creator energy could ever be limited, only if you let it. And by you being with somebody that you're not truly aligned with, you are allowing that energy to be limited. Because they're not fully supporting everything that you're possibly capable of, or what they're capable of. Because they're not aligned with you either, so they're limiting their own energy. So that was just another realization that I had today. Like, it's so important to be with people you're aligned with and can heal and grow with. Go listen to my episode about love, because it's so important. Like, we all want it. We all want love. Come on, we do. So find somebody that you're aligned with and tap into that creator energy for yourself. It always starts with self. So if you want to find somebody who's tapped into their creator energy and be aligned with them, you gotta have that for yourself too. So don't forget that. So just dive into that. And that's what I want to leave you with today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, you are the creator. Let me know if you want this merch, Magical Lame merch, coming at some point. I don't really know, but it's coming. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I appreciate you coming back to listen or watch wherever you're hearing this beautiful shit from every Monday and every Thursday. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm grateful that you listen and just that you're here on this journey and that you want to improve and gain more awareness and have more love in your life and just live the life of your dreams, because you deserve to, and you are the creator and you are capable of that, and there are so many possibilities out there for you. So I hope you know that. Of course, go journal on the shit that I talked about. I'm gonna always say that. So go journal on it. If you haven't got a journal at this point, go get one. Go to Dollar Tree or something. Go buy a journal. It's not that hard. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a rate, give it a review, share it with your friends, and share it with the people that need it the most. Thank you for listening. Peace.